We have an expression in the company called right first time, because everything we do for our customers here in terms of new equipment, it has to work for 20 years. So that's really, really important. So typically we're working for some of the largest pharmaceutical and beverage companies in the world. And when these companies make a decision to invest in Ireland, to build a new manufacturing plant or to expand their existing plant, we're there to support them, helping them build equipment for their new plant and get that plant up and going. But really we're there to support that customer and support the plant for the next 20 years, whether it's maintenance and shutdowns work, whether it's servicing and spare parts, whether it's replacing equipment, we're there to support them for the lifetime of that project.
The company has grown a lot. When I started in Flow Technology back in the 80s, there were probably 7 or 8 employees. Now this year we're 100 plus. Long-term relationships are very important for us. We're not about the first job. There are sites in Ireland and even sites in Europe where we are working with the customers for 20 years plus.
Engineers, they're there because of change almost, not because they can define something at the start. They know how to handle change, they know how to react to the demands that the customer has. But they also have the experience to know what will and what won't work. And being able to deal with the same person at the start of the project, when these changes arise, that person knows the history, the relationship is set up.
It's crucial that we supply the whole solution, because customers are looking for plug and play, they don't want just the equipment.
So over the past few decades, we've been designing and building custom process systems, especially in biologics purification, for multinational companies that have set up shop here in Ireland. These are companies who want a completely bespoke solution, customized for their process, and they don't want something off the shelf. So our expertise was developed in this environment. And in 2020, we started to internationalize that business because we realized that what we were doing was quite unique in the global market. It's been going very well. Every year we add a new country to our installation base, and our team here has grown with that. We know how to navigate different regional codes and requirements, and it's great to be able to bring best practices and innovations from one region to another. We've been delighted with the demand for our work internationally, and we're working hard to continue to increase our own capacity to support this growing client base and to work with more sites across the world.
When we are looking for our craftspeople, we are looking for the person who has the attention to detail, pride in their work, and treats the customer the same way they will treat everyone else in life, the right way, not the wrong way.
You know, we look at a process with the customer or the engineering house that's involved. We may suggest changes, amendments, improvements, and add some of that engineering, I suppose, engineering know-how that was developed in the early days in the dairy and the beverage sector, and applying that to this sector.
And most of us are engineers in the company. You have that cost control and that financial and commercial aspect that has been driven into us at a very early age. So we're looking at how we can give the best value for money, but still deliver the best specification of project that we can deliver.
When I think about why customers work with Flow Technology and why the same customers keep coming back to us time and time again, for me, it really comes down to our people. And I guess when I think about our people, I think about it in two ways. I think at our core, I think about the technical competence of our engineering teams and our craft teams, because that is at the heart of what we do every day. But then the other part is I look at really, I think it's about the way we do business. And I think that talks to our customers, it talks to our culture, it talks to our values. And an example of that would be, well, if I look at the way when our guys are working on a project, yes, they're trying to meet their deadlines, but I think they're doing more than that. What they're doing is they're problem solving. They're trying to anticipate problems. They're trying to work with the customer to deliver more than just the project. I think the other area where I see it really is in that whole area of quality. And I don't mean just about the design. I think if you look at the build of what we're doing at the minute, you walk the shop floor, you can see the thoughtfulness that's put into by the craftsmen in terms of what they're building, how they're building, and that attention to detail is really, really important. So for me, in terms of what we do and in terms of why customers like working with Flow Technology, for me, it's all about our people.